Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you guys for your love. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for everything that you guys are doing. So if you are new here, I'm Cornuela, a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Gaoundé, the Adamawa region of Cameroon. So in today's video, I'm just going to give reasons why some friendship don't longer exist. A lot of us have had friends when we were growing up, like when we were in the primary school, secondary school, university level, we had a lot of friends. And today, we are not communicating with those friends. I don't think it's a problem, or I also think maybe it's a problem depending on why the friendship don't longer exist. But I'm going to focus today mostly on the positive side, which I think is normal, why some friendships don't longer exist. So the first reason that I think that some friendship no longer exist is that some friends have moved out of the country. Some friends have moved out of the country. A lot of us were having our friends maybe in the secondary school, primary school, university level, and now we are not able to have that friends. We are not able to communicate again with those friends. Those friends are no longer in the country that we find ourselves. Some have moved out maybe to Europe, the United States of America, to the United Kingdom. So that distance alone helps to limit communication. That distance alone helps to reduce the friendship level. You find yourself maybe communicating with your friend maybe when he has gone out of the country. Maybe the few first months you people are communicating together, like you communicate with your friend and it's really good. After some time, you discover that the friendship or the communication begins to reduce. I don't think it's a problem. Why? Because each and every one of us have our commitments. Maybe your friend has gone that way and maybe he has had something that is occupying him and he finds himself not having a lot of time to communicate with you. And also, the way things are going out in Europe, or the way things are happening in Europe and the way things are happening in Africa, is two different ways. So maybe during the day you're talking with your friends, or let me take for an example, you have the United States of America that we have in Cameroon, we have 6 hours ahead of them. So maybe the time that you want to communicate with your friend, she's sleeping, or maybe the time that you want to communicate with your friend, she's at work, while in the evening you are already back from work. So you see those two time lapses, it can be able to reduce the rate at which you guys communicate, and for that reason the friendship starts diminishing or start reducing, and you find yourself no longer communicating, and finally the friendship gets over. So I'm not encouraging those who have friends out there to get their friendship. I'm just giving reason why some friendships can naturally don't exist. So you find yourself maybe being busy this way in Africa, and your friend is the other way busy, and you guys don't have time to relate well like when your friend was with you. So this can be a reason why some friendship don't longer exist. The second reason is that some friends are married while others are not married. There are a lot of couples that maybe you get married to a guy and the guy say that, your husband say that, I don't want you to be communicating with your single friends. I've seen cases like that. I, for one, when I got married, many of my friends that were communicating together started getting communication. I don't know why. At times when I will take my phone and I'll call them, it's been long, I've not heard from you, and you hear them saying that you are not a married woman and we are not supposed to disturb married women. I'm like, is it a new marriage? You understand? So naturally, some single friends, maybe they might feel like disturbing you who are married already. Maybe your friend that you were having before you got married, he or she might cut communication saying that you are married, I don't want to disturb you, or saying that maybe there's some things that you guys were supposed to be discussing, but now that you are married, he or she feels like these are the things that I'm not supposed to discuss with you. Maybe your husband or your wife is going to be mad at you, or maybe I'm going to disturb your husband or disturb your wife, or maybe our communication is going to disturb your home. So reasons why you see some friends just get off from their married friends, or reasons why you see some married friends just get off from their single friends. Also, there are so many couples, or there are so many spouses that tell their spouse not to relate with their single friends. Like, they don't see reasons why you need to relate to your single friends. Like, you hear a husband telling the wife that, if I hear you talking with this your friend, meanwhile he met you when you were with your friend, right? But he's just saying that, if I see you communicating with this friend again, if I see you communicating with this friend again, know that we are going to have problem. Know that you are going to get it hot from me. So the wife in order for her to keep her home or not to create problem with the husband, she might want to withdraw from such communication, and is going to disturb the friendship, causing the friendship not to exist again. So I think that's one of the reasons why some friendship don't longer exist. The third reason is that some friends no longer have objective or goals that are common. For example, maybe you have a friend that you were together and she later gets a job somewhere. Maybe she's working in a bank, and you also, you are working somewhere. Maybe you are an engineer or working in the hospital. So I think these are two domains that are different. So your objective or your goals that you have achieved are different from your friend's goal. So you find yourself making new friends at your job site. You're communicating maybe with your fellow doctors. If you're a medical doctor, you find yourself flowing more with your medical doctors and creating new friends with your medical field, like in where you work. While your friend who is a banker also creates new friends where she works. Maybe she communicates more with those who are in the same field like her. So these different objectives and goals also break friendship, and I don't think it's a problem. It's something normal. Why? Because when you spend maybe 9 hours or 8 hours of your day at your job site, and maybe the limited time that you have, maybe that you come home, maybe you have some little things to do. If you're a mom like me, you maybe want to cook for your family, maybe you want to take care of your husband, maybe you want to do some things to your family. And during that period, maybe your friend, when you guys were not yet having a job, you were spending that time, or when you were not yet married, you were spending that time discussing with your friends. You find yourself now focusing mostly on your family and doing those things that you're supposed to do, and you don't have enough time to discuss with your friends. The time that you have more is when you're at the job site, and you spend more time discussing with your friends that you have made, or with your colleagues, and you find yourself spending more time with your new friends or your friends at or your colleagues. So I, for one, I had a lot of friends when I left school, or I had a lot of friends when I finished my engineering program. And after that, each and every one of us went out and was looking for a job. So when we were out and we're looking for a job, I have this my particular friend. I have this one friend that we are working in the same domain, like we are doing the same job, we are working in the same structure. So I communicate more now as we're talking. I communicate more with her than my other friends. Why? Because we have something in common, like we are doing the same job. So we always communicate more. At times I'll pick my phone, I'll call her. Like, it's true that we're in different towns, but we'll communicate more because we are doing the same job, we're in the same field. Contrary to my other friends that I can just take my phone and call and like, how are you doing? It's been long. Hope you are doing fine. Hope you are doing this. So that's just it. So I become more close to her because we are doing the same job. Also, at this level of my job, I've made new friends there. I've had new friends there because we are doing the same job, and I easily communicate with them. Meanwhile, I had some friends that I was having before having this job, but due to the fact that I need to like have another, or due to the fact that friendship for me, I think, is seasonal, I find myself creating new friends where I find myself, or I find myself creating new friends as I have a new job. So guys, I think these are the 3 positive points which I think is normal if friendships no longer exist. I don't think it's a problem. There are also some negative reasons why some friendships don't longer exist, which are maybe betrayal, right? Some friends have been betrayed by their fellow friends and they decide to just cut off the relationship. Also, we have jealousy. Maybe your friend is progressing and you don't want your friend to progress, or you start manifesting some signs of jealousy. So it can make the other person to just withdraw from the friendship. So in as much as we are trying for our friendships to be lasting, in as much as we are trying for our friendships to go well, we have to put in our possible best not to betray our friends. If you have a friend and she's benefiting from you, you also have to benefit from your friend. Like, what you guys are sharing has to be mutual. It's not supposed to be one way. Maybe you have a friend that has a lot of money, for example, and you think that she is the only one that can give you, that has to give you because she's having money. It's not supposed to be like that. You who is not having much, there are times that maybe you can see something that is nice, even if it's not expensive, that you can be able to afford. You buy it and give it to your friend. Like, that communication, or that the friendship, the giving aspect, or the relationship that you are having has to be mutual. Like, whatsoever thing you're doing has to be mutual in order for the friend, for you to keep the friendship. So guys, I'm going to end this video here by saying that you should do what you can do in order for your friendship to work. But if you put in your possible best and it's not working, don't force it. Just withdraw and make new friends. I think friendship is seasonal. I don't think making new friends is a problem. So you just need to know the type of people you are working with and make sure you put in your best for the friendship to be a success. But don't force things, right? Don't force things. Maybe you have your friend that has gone out of the country and no longer communicate with you. Don't force it. Just try to make new friends and move on with your life. Maybe you have your friend that is married and no longer wants to communicate with you. Please don't force it. Just try to make new friends and move on with your life. Or maybe you have your friend that is already having a job and you are still searching for a job and you think you are feeling frustrated. Don't be frustrated. Just try to move on with your life, make new friends that are found in your circle, and you see how you are going to live your life peacefully. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. If you see this video worth sharing, make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you put your comments below concerning this topic, like whatever thing you think, or if you find yourself in these categories that I've listed, just put it down in the comment section below. And also don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to receive. So see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye bye. Take care. Mwah, 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 mwah.